Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my God, I so love coming in front of you. Listen, I am hopping in really quickly. I don't have much time. I literally have a ton of things. I have a list longer than my arm of things to do today, but I really felt moved to just hop in and just kind of, I'm not gonna say break a rule because I make the rules up kind of like around this camp, but to expand something, to have more grace and ease. I wanted to just pop in and let you know something really, really important and really, really exciting. Uh, and really, it's one of those things where I'm grateful that I get to do this, and I thought about it, and no, it's not an April Fool's prank. It's real. So we have had an amazing time, as you know, like we are, we've talked about how to impact people, how to move someone's soul, how to be of greater value. So many people, hey, Beatrice, love you, girl. And so many people have reached out after our doors for Ignite closed. And we just, I said they're closed, and so many people jumped in, and so many people reached out and said, can I just have a few more days, please? You reached out saying, I'm traveling for the weekend. I'm waiting on the first of the month. Lord, I know what it feels like to have to wait until the next roll of income comes in so that I can invest in myself. Or I need to make some other purchases. I just need a few more days because I want to jump in. Don't leave me behind. I got so many. Don't leave me behind. I just need a moment to breathe. I need to check with my husband. I need to check with my wife. I need to check this. I need to check. We got so much of that. So much of that, Cindy. So much of that. And listen, I believe in grace. I believe in grace, and I believe in divine timing. I don't believe that everything I do has to be urgent, but I believe that sometimes I need to breathe and I need the space to breathe. I need I believe in second chances. I believe in third chances. I believe in 1,000 second chances. Lord knows I needed them myself. And I believe in having the time and graciousness to check my spirit, check my energy, also with the requirement for me to speak up and take action for myself. So I'm being a little radical here. Finally, I'm at a place where I can't get fired from my job because my job is my job, it's my career, it's my company. So I decided, and tell me if this is for you. I decided that with all the requests that I got, that my team and I got, people traveling, you need to wait for to the first of the month, you need to talk to someone, that even though our doors have been closed, after our doors closed, that there was reason enough and enough people enough to go, can you open them? So, not an April Fool's. We are cracking the door back open again for to Ignite for just 24 hours. Yes, we're cracking the door back open for Ignite for just 24 hours. Listen, thank the people that are in your community for asking for it, because we didn't plan to do it. It was your strong responses and consistent requests that had us consider. We chose a day, it was a clean day. We start in just a few days, but why not be radical? You are being radical in your life for something or someone, even if it's for you. So let us be radical with you. So, this is the final window to join us. We're going to open it again for 24 hours before we start the program on April 3rd. So we're starting the program on April 3rd. And listen, here's what I know is that over and over again, I needed to take radical action to believe in Lisa. Over and over again, I looked up and I wanted to be on a bus, and the bus left without me because I either wasn't mentally ready, I wasn't emotionally ready, I wasn't physically ready, or I wasn't financially ready. And so many times I knew that my spirit was asking me to be in radical action for what was being born through me. Now, I didn't have someone's caboose that I can I didn't have someone's train that I can hook my caboose to. But I knew that there was something in me that was so much bigger than my fear. And I was always nervous. Am I going to be good enough? Am I going to do it big enough? Am I going to understand what's being taught? Are they going to teach me right? Are they going to love me right? I had all the questions that anyone could have. The difference is I didn't have a community of people being curated to take the journey with me. And so I think one of my biggest commitments is to not only give you content and clarity, strategy, to help you have confidence, to help you have more curiosity, to help you have more certainty, but to also give you community. Nobody wants to take the walk alone. I've learned over and over and over again that at the end of all of my analysis, at the end of all of my desires, was the opportunity to take action. Right, Cindy? Was the opportunity to be relatable, the opportunity to find a way to look at who I'm being and who I'm becoming and become proud of who she is. At the end of the day, I wanted to say I played full out. I gave you my everything. I gave you all that I knew and then some at the end of my journey, at the end of my month, at the end of my week, at the end of my day, to say, job well done, my child. And so all I want to do is give you as many ways that I can give you. I'm not the answer to everyone's journey, but if you know that you want to be stronger in communicating, you want to hone your voice, you want to own your voice, and you have to use your voice, that I don't want to leave this place without letting what's in me out. I don't want to leave this place without leaving my fingerprint on this world. If that's you, and it feels like we're a connection, then I'm here to serve. I'm going to say that right now. I'm here to serve. Rhonda, I'm here to serve. Cindy, I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve. Why not? I just left the magical place of Disney World, and having the opportunity, when I look back, to be on that stage inside of this global platform serving. What happens if I'd never used my voice? What happened if I'd never trust my voice? I was at a place at one point in time where I had to make the decision to jump. And that might be where you are. You're making the decision to jump, whether it be into Ignite or somewhere else. You're making the decision to jump. Own and in order to do that, you have to own your voice, and you have to trust your decision. You have to be willing to make bold decisions. Type in chat, bold decisions, not easy decisions. I'm not inviting you to make easy decisions. I'm inviting you to make bold decisions. Now, I'm just going to say, for those of you who are already in Ignite, so many people have already jumped into Ignite. I cannot wait for what you're about to experience, because I curated for you what I needed for me. I'm going to say that again. I curated for you what I needed for me, not just the content, Rhonda, but the experience, Shanetta. Not just the content, Ashley, but the experience. I not only want to teach you how to deliver a powerful message to 1 or 1,000 or 100. I want to teach you the ability and the awareness to make the decision of how people need and what they need in the moment. How do I connect with people? How do you connect with this week? Last week, I had the opportunity to connect with teenagers, but then they gave me the same opportunity to connect with their parents. 2 different programs, same week. How do I go from connecting to mom and dad to connecting to their teens? Then I have the opportunity to connect with the executives at Disney. How do you do that? How do you make your message deliver in different directions so that everyone gets it? Now, when you come into our community, you're stepping into a safe space community with safe space content. We're going to deliver content recognizing that you're brilliant already. Listen, Aliba, Paul, you're You're brilliant already. Ashley, you're brilliant already. But how do we add to your brilliance, Shanetta? How do we add to your brilliance, Susie? How do we add to your brilliance, Cindy? How do we give you more superpowers? That's what Ignite is about. Ignite is about taking all that you already have and adding some superpower to it. I always like to call Ignite is almost like putting gunpowder, love gunpowder, putting some more powder into whatever you're shooting out into the world. We're going to add some intensity to it. We're going to add some intention to it. And this is where we help you sharpen your message. We don't want to change your message. We just want to help you sharpen the message that you're doing. How do you build your credibility? You don't have the next 15 years to build your credibility. You need to condense 15 years down to 4 or 3 or 2. How do you move forward 15 years worth of movement, but not in 15 years worth of time? How do you do that? How do you compress time? I'm not saying it's magic. I am saying that you can do some things with some systems. How do you deliver such a message where you turn your voice into a tool? And if you want to turn your voice into a tool, I want you to type your name. A tool that inspires, a tool that activates change, a tool that influences change in whatever your platform is, whether it's corporate, whether it's nonprofit, whether it's in a boardroom, whether it's in yoga. If you want to turn your voice into a tool, type your name in chat. I want to know who I'm talking to, because if that's you, then this is where you need to be. Hook your caboose. Sai, thank you so much. Hook your caboose to my train. This is the invitation. I'm coming back to get you. The door officially closed, but I got enough messages from y'all. Thank whoever sent those messages to come back and respond. So I'm going to open the door for 24 more hours because Toya, because Cindy, because Abiola, because someone in your tribe, may have been you, said, hold on, I need more time. Inside of Ignite, you're going to get the 10 live sessions from my hand-picked speaker advocate coaches. They're going to give you, write this down. I love this. Don't sleep on this. Application labs. Why do we have application labs? Because when I learn something, I need to confirm that what I learned was correct. So don't just teach me and then send me on my way. Please give me a place where I can show you what I believe I learned. And then I get some feedback. So I'm going to teach you the way I want to be taught. So you get 10 live application labs with my hand-picked speaker advocates. Just click this link below if you haven't already done so. You get 24 hours, y'all. I got to close it for sure. I can't keep changing my rules. I had a rule, the cart closed before, but then you told me open it back up. Please, please, please. You also get a safe student-led accountability group. Now, you're going to put yourself in that group. But what I love is what happens and what comes out of these safe space student-led accountability groups. You're going to get the full breakdown of my 16 speaking techniques. I just recorded them. They're fresh off the press. I literally, we're editing them right now. We're beating the edits so that we can have them ready for you in just a couple of days. Literally in 2 days when we launch the program. Fresh off the press. I hang up from this live and I go and I look at the edits. I look at the final versions to sign off of them for you. So you could not get a fresher piece of content than right now. Yes. I love you too, Mama. I love you. You also get the speaker toolkit worksheets that I'm going to give to you. And you get the resource libraries. You don't know what that is. But can I tell you, I put my 20 years on the line of what I've learned. And when you do this right, you're going to need these tools. When you do this right, you're going to need this library. So I'm out in front of you saying, you might not need this now. You may need it now. But even in the future, when you need it, here's where you go. I'm going to give it to you so that you don't just kind of wander around and wonder where you have and what you can get. I'm also going to give you a VIP in-person ticket to join me. Would you like to join me? I'm going to eliminate you needing to buy a ticket. In a few weeks, you're going to start seeing these tickets go on sale. So we do have people come right to the event. They buy the ticket directly to the event. You're going to see in a few weeks, you're going to see people buying a ticket to the event. You might be one of them. But I will tell you that when you jump in Ignite, you don't need to buy that ticket. I only have a small group of VIP people. We have hundreds and hundreds of people attending the event virtually. We have a small group of VIP people attending the event live. When you say yes to Ignite, I put you in that small preferred group. So you automatically join my VIP in-person group circle, and you come to Speak and Write to Make Millions in person in August in sunny San Diego. You take care of your travel and your lodging. I'll take care of your ticket to get into the event. And you will see less than 400 people are in that room. Less than 375 people are in that room. Hundreds and hundreds, and dare I even say over 1,000 people might be online, but less than 400 people will be in that room live. If you want to be in that room live, and can I tell you something? Write this down. Proximity is everything. One of the number one reasons why and how I grew my business and I grew my brand is I invested in myself to learn the lessons and then be in the room. If you want to know, Lisa, how'd you do it? I took the money, pennies in my pocket, I invested in my mind, and the pennies in my pocket overflowed every time. I invested in learning, and then I invested in being in the right rooms. So if you invest in your learning and Ignite, I'll take away the investment of having to buy the ticket to be in the room. I'll give you the ticket to be in the room. If you're serious enough to invest in Ignite, then I'm serious enough to literally give you a ticket to come to Speak and Write. And then you also get access to Stand and Deliver, which is powerful. It's when we give you a bonus day where you stand in front of coaches. You'll work with them online, but now you stand in front of them. Now, if you choose to remain online, guess what? You can do that too. You can pass up the live and still attend the event virtually if you want to, if that's what your needs are. So if you don't have means to come to San Diego to get into the room, we'll still give you a ticket virtually, of course, to join us online. And then you also have our private Facebook group. Can I tell you the things I've seen come out of those Facebook groups? New partners, new co-authors, new publishing agreements, new joint venture partners, new revenue streams, new relationships. I like watching what comes out of our Facebook group because we invest in people and we invest in the relationships. So you're not going to do this alone. When you come through Ignite, we have speaker advocate coaches who are vested in making sure you learn the methodology, making sure that you learn the system, making sure that you're seen and you're heard. So all you need to do is show up for you, and they're standing on deck to make sure you're seen and you're heard. They'll guide you, they'll support you, and they'll stretch you into new ways. But what I like most is they'll help watch you morph into the next best version of yourself. So listen, the framework is set. Now, I'm not sure if you're one of the ones who messaged me and said, Lisa, I was traveling. Please open up the door again. Lisa, I get paid on the 1st. Close the door on the 2nd. I don't know if you're one of those individuals. If you're not and you needed a little more time, thank them. Thank them. I see a lot of people private messaging me, thanking me. I'll accept that, but thank your community because they're the ones who opened their mouth and said, I want to be in, I need more time. And we wanted to extend this to all of you. So guess what? Remember, all we need is your yes if you're already in. All you need is your yes. I'm not here just to sell you, but I will fight for your growth. I will fight for your movement. I will fight on your behalf for you to look up and you're not in this same place next year at this time. I've talked to so many students that finally made their way to my campus and they said, I saw you speak last year and I didn't say yes. And man, I look at some of the people that was at the event with me and I see where they are now. And oh my God. And I go, look, don't have any regrets. Just live in your yes today. But I will tell you, if you say yes to you, we'll say yes to you. And if you hook your caboose to my train and hold on tight, and then you take radical action, follow the instructions on what we do, you cannot be in this same place next year. You will be somewhere new. Now, there's no sprinkle fairy dust, no magic wand. You got to say yes to you first. Click the link. Go to motivatingthemasses.com/ignite. You got to get in. You got to be in the room to get the blessing to take action on. And then once you're in the room, take action. Take action. Baby steps. We're not going to give you a lot at a time. We're going to give you baby steps. We've made it so that it's digestible. And if getting in is not easy for you, move the mountain. Why? Because you're worth a mountain being moved for. Hello, you are a good investment. So we start April 3rd. April 3rd, right around the corner. Right around the corner. This is your final chance. I will open this up for you one more day. After that, I got to let my staff, I got to let my team get busy working with everyone who's already said yes, so that we make sure we take care of everyone. This is a safe space for you to be brilliant and learn. This is a safe space for you to play full out and dream again. This is a safe space for you to connect the dots and stack the blocks. This is a safe space for you to allow your unicorn out, for you to allow your light to shine brighter. This is a safe space for that, for you to ignite. Shanetta says, thanks, community. I'm going to be there. I know you'll be there. I love you. I appreciate you. My team has already dropped the link in chat, so do whatever you need to do. I can't wait to see you. If you have a tendency to think that it has to be perfect, know that this is not about perfection. This is about progress. I came back to hold the door open for you simply because I needed someone many times to hold the door open for me. That's it. If it's a no for you and it's a not now, I respect that. But if it's a yes for you, but you couldn't do it the day before or yesterday, you needed one more reminder or one more opportunity, then I came for you. And I came for you for one reason. I wanted someone to come for me. And I promise you, while we're on this journey together, I will never, ever forget what it feels like to be right there in your shoes. I will always remind myself what the entire journey feels like. So you will never get me speaking from an I've arrived place. You won't get that from me. You'll get me speaking from a let's climb together space. So come climb with me. Come walk with me on some days. Come crawl with me on some days. Come run with me on some days. And come soar with me. Wherever you are, I'll meet you there. I'm your sister in prosperity and in possibility. And every single time I tell you that I love you and that I believe in you, it's because I do. I love you and I believe in you. And together, we get to ignite souls, ignite possibility, ignite connection, ignite healing, ignite, building bridges, ignite and activate souls. Together we get to ignite. So I invite you to start that journey. Whenever you're ready, I'm here. Take care. Have a great day. I love you.